We're gonna continue learning, and now we're gonna learn in a fun way. Okay, what are we celebrating today? Diwali, very good. And why are we celebrating it? Mahavir Bhagwan attained moksha today, right, on Diwali day. That's why we are celebrating it. Why we are celebrating Mahavir Bhagwan's Nirvan? Because Mahavir Bhagwan is our Bhagwan. And we bow down to him and we do his puja and bhakti and stuti, right? We do our part, but that's not enough. Do we know what he has taught us? Are we putting our effort to learn what Mahavir Bhagwan has taught us? And for that, Swadhyay and learning is a must. Many of us are already doing Swadhyay, and I would encourage those who are not doing it. Today we are going to play a game. We have two sections. Okay? This is one section, Group A, Group B. Don't take this as a competition. Okay? We just want you to learn briefly things that Mahavir Bhagwan has taught us. Group 5 kids have prepared this game, and Anusha Jain is the one who has worked so hard on it. And I would like to give a big round of applause to Anusha Jain. Thank you, Anusha. All the kids have prepared their slides. They have worked on it, and this is Group 5. We're going to start the game. I have 4 volunteers, Mother, Malisha, Rashmi, Palka, and Niti. So 2 volunteers on this side, 2 on this side. They'll come to you. You draw the number. Okay? Only the person who's drawing the number has to answer. No help. No help from anyone. Okay? Don't worry, this is not a competition. If you cannot answer, that's fine. We'll give the answer. Okay? So let's start. Are you ready, Anusha? Okay, we're going to start. The very first one is for the audience, general audience. Okay? And we're going to relate the numbers with Jainism. For example, the first one for the audience is 5 types of Sthavar Jeev. Number 5. 5 से क्या होता है? 5 types of Sthavar Jeev. Who can answer? This side or this side? 1, 2, okay. Get up, please. पृथ्वी का है, अब का है, देव का है, वायु का है, वनस्पति. Very good. Very good.
The next question. Here you go. There you go. Go ahead. Well, you have to take a look and
Are we, hold on just a minute. Are we using all the microphones? We have 3 of these. Okay.
hello.
Yeah, it's working. Thank you.
The question is, what are the types of vav?
There are 3 types.
It's types of bow.
She would like to answer. Let's see.
Okay, good.
Let's try. Artadhyan, Raudradhyan, Sukladhyan, and Dharmadhyan.
Those are dhyans. What we are asking is the bow. 3 types of bhav. Okay, your time is up. Anusha will give you the answer.
Jai Janendra, everybody. My name is Anusha Jain, and the correct answer is that there are 3 types of bhav. There's Ashok bhav, which is bhav, and that's when we have bad thoughts and we bind bad karmas. The next one is Shubh bhav, which is also known as punya bhav, and that's when we bind good karmas and we think of good thoughts. The third type is Shuddh bhav, which is vidragta, and that's when we have no rag and dvesh because of samyak darshan, and there's no binding of karmas.
Thank you, Anushka.
Next one on this side.
Do we have any volunteers?
You just pick them.
Okay. Here we go. This is yours.
What do I say? 12? Aras.
12, and the answer is 12 aras. Do you know the 12 aras?
No, I don't.
Okay, then one of our students will tell you about the 12 aras. Learn. Everyone please listen.
જય જયેન્દ્ર, મારું નામ રીતિ બાવીશી છે ને આજે 12 આરાની વાત કરું છું. આજે 12 આરા એટલે આપણો કાલચક્ર 20 કોડાકોડી સાગર લાંબો હોય છે. 6 આરા અવસરપ્રેમી અને 6 આરા અવસરપ્રેમી. પહેલો આરા સુખમ કાળ કહેવાય છે અને 4 કોડાકોડી સાગર લાંબો હોય છે. બીજો આરો આપણે સુખમ કાળ અને 3 કોડાકોડી સાગર લાંબો હોય છે. ત્રીજો આરો સુખમ દુઃખમ કાળ એ 2 કોડાકોડી સાગર લાંબો હોય છે અને ચોથો આરો દુઃખમ સુખમ કાળ એ 1 કોડાકોડી સાગર 42,000 વર્ષ ઓછા લાંબો હોય છે. દુઃખમ કાળ એ 5મો આરો જે આરા આપે છે એ 21,000 વર્ષ લાંબો હોય છે. છઠ્ઠો આરો દુઃખમ કાળ એ પણ 21,000 વર્ષ લાંબો હોય છે. પછી ઊંધી દિશામાં આરા જાય છે 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 અને એ 20 કડાકોડી સાગર લાંબો હોય છે આ પ્રકાર છે.
આ એક એક્સપેરિમેન્ટ છે. લેંગ્વેજ ક્લાસીસ શરૂ થાય છે. કિડ્સ જ્યારે આપણી પોતાની લેંગ્વેજ બોલે તો કેટલું સારું લાગે. સો ધીસ ઇઝ ધ એક્ઝામ્પલ ઓફ અ ગુજરાતી લેંગ્વેજ.
So next, you want to pick that? Okay, anything?
Okay, you just pick them. Don't give them a choice. Alright, number 2, types of soap.
Do you know?
I don't know the answer.
Okay, that's okay. Our kids will tell you.
Admin will tell you.
She does in the same life. And none of the bread on the soul was still in the circle of life and death, like me and you, did you?
Rashmi,
Lokakash.
that's number 1. And that Lokakash, do you know anything?
No, I'm sorry.
So Rohan will tell you what Lokakash is.
Don't worry, you will learn.
There is one Lokakash. This Lokakash is divided into 3 parts: Urdhvalok, Madhyalok, and Adhalok. Urdhvalok is where heaven beings live. Madhyalok is where human being lives, and Adholok is where hell being lives. All 6 Dravya are located in this Lokakash.
One thing I want to tell you, this is just a brief introduction of the topics. If you want to go into detail, Pathshala is always there. And this is what these kids are learning, into detail.
Next, 4 types of dhyan. Do you know the 4 types? No? Alright, that's okay. You're here to learn.
What's the question? 4 types of dhyan.
Dhyan.
Shloka.
Shloka.
Dhyan or meditation. The first type is Atara Dhyan, adverse internal meditation that hurts the self. Dharma Dhyan is adverse internal meditation that hurts the self and others. Dharma Dhyan is virtuous meditation. Shukla Dhyan is meditation as the self. These 4 categories cover all the conditions of mind. The first 2, being the cause of the worldly transmigration, are evil dhyan and are inauspicious. Dharma and Shukla dhyan are led to liberation and are noble dhyan.
Uncle has the 6 common qualities of dravyas.
Yes, dravyas, common qualities are called samanya gun, meaning every dravya, there are 6 dravyas, every dravya has those 6 qualities. One is astitva, vastutva, I can go in detail, but right now in names only, astitva, vastutva, dravyatva, prameyatva, agura lagatva gun or pradeshatva gun.
Okay, so I'm Jain, I'm Tina Mantia, and he named all of them, and I'll just give the definitions. So the first one, astitva, which means that all 6 dravyas in the Lokakash always exist. The second one, vastutva, means that every dravya does its own function. The third is pramayatva, and that means that every dravya is capable to have some kind of knowledge. The fourth one is aguru lagatva, that means one dravya will never become another dravya. The 6th and final one is pradeshatva, and that means that every dravya has a shape. Thank you.
So, next. Karma. 8 karmas. No? So, Parth.
Jayanandra, my name is Parthoshi, and the 8 karmas are split into 2 categories. Gati karma, which affects the soul, and agati karma, which affects the body. And the 4 gati karmas are nanavarnya karma, which is knowledge obscuring, darshanavarnya karma, which is vision obscuring, mohanya karma, which is deluding, and antaray karma, which is obstructing. The 4 agati karmas are Ayu karma, which is lifespan determining, Nam karma, which is body determining, Gotra karma, which is status determining, and Vednya karma, which is feeling producing. Thank you.
Number 7, Tattvas.
Do you know 7 tattvas or any? Can you name? No? Roshan, who tell us about 7 tattvas?
Jayanandra, my name is Roshan Patel, and I'll be telling you about the 7 tattvas. Our Tirthankars have taught us about the 7 tattvas. 1. Jeev tattva, our soul or own self. 2. Ajiv tattva, everything else besides ourself. 3. Asrav tattva, influx of Bhat, Punya, Bhav, and Karma. 4. Ban tattva, engrossment with Bhat, Punya, Bhav, and Karma. 5. Samvar Tattva, stoppage of Punya Bhav and Karma. 6. Increasing Vidyagrata and shredding of karmas. And last, 7. Moksha Tattva, completely free from Punya Bhav and Karma. Thank you.
Next on that side.
What about the audience? Shall we do another one with the audience?
Let's do it. Audience, now this is for all of you. 4 types of dan.
Please raise your hand.
Who can answer? 4 types of dan which is given in our Shastras. No one, everybody needs to come to Pathshala.
I see a hand back there. Hold on. Okay.
आहार दान, अभय दान, औषध दान और ज्ञान दान।
Very nicely done.
Gyan dan or Shastra dan, Ahar dan, Abhay dan and Aushadhi dan. Very good.
Next.
Reasons of karma binding.
5 reasons for karma binding. Do you know of any?
No.
All right, let's see. This is Arpita.
जय जिनेंद्र, मेरा नाम है अर्पिता जैन। मेरा टॉपिक है 5 कारण जिससे हम कर्म बांधते हैं। पहला है मिथ्यात्व, गलत मान्यता, वस्तु के स्वरूप को वैसा नहीं देखना जैसे वस्तु है। दूसरा है अविरति, जिसके कारण हम अनुव्रत और महाव्रत नहीं ले पाते। तीसरा है प्रमाद, जिसके कारण हम अपनी आत्मा के पास नहीं रह पाते। चौथा है कषाय, क्रोध मान माया लोभ। कषायों के 25 भेद हैं। 5वां है योग, मन वचन और काय के निमित्त से आत्मा के प्रदेशों में जो कंपन होता है उसी योग कहते हैं। ये कारण जब जाते हैं तो इसी क्रम में जाते हैं। पहला मिथ्यात्व, फिर अविरति, फिर प्रमाद, उसके बाद कषाय और लास्ट में योग जाता है।
Our next question is on 6 dravyas. Do you know them?
6 dravyas. So Jeev, Ajeev, Dharmasikai, Adharmasikai. 6 dravyas. Jeev, Pujgal, Dharmasikai, Adharmasikai, Akashaka.
My name is Maya. I will be talking about the 6 dravyas. Lokakash is a collection of the 6 types. The first is Jeev, the soul, who is living in their infinite amounts. Budgal, matter, which is non-living, and there are infinite times infinite amounts. Dharma, medium of motion, and there's only one. Adharma, medium of rest, and there's also only one. Akash, space, only one and everywhere in Lok and Alok. And Gal, which is time, and there's uncountable amounts.
Next. Can you please back?
14 gunas, sir.
No.
Okay. 14 gunasthan. So Arham will tell you about 14 gunasthan.
Jain, my name is Arham and I'm going to talk about the 14 Gunasthans. Gunasthans are variable states of the soul Shraddha and Charitra due to Mo and Yog's Nimit. Every soul must go through the 14 Gunasthans to achieve moksha. As for now, we are in the first Gunasthan because we all have Mithyatva. Samyak Darshan is achieved at the 4th Gunasthan and stays with the soul beyond the 14th Gunasthan. Arihants are in the 13th Gunasthans, while Siddhas are beyond the 14th Gunasthan. Jai Jain.
So hello able to do my 10 virtues.
Do you know what virtues are? Virtues are the quality that we have. And if we don't know what we have, very important to learn what we have. We are so rich. And Anil will tell you about it.
Jai Janendra, my name is Henel, and I'll explain the 10 virtues.
Hold on, just one second. What? We need help, double by. Above it, the list. Okay, in the meantime, while they're fixing it, I want to tell you, as Dilip Bhai said, that there is one more dan. And what I want to tell you is that that dan that you refer to is included in this one, which is the first one, Gyan Dan or Shastra Dan. So whatever you are donating today is going to be used for our kids and to make them learn about Jainism. So also consider that as a Gyan Dan. And that's the topmost Gyan, the topmost Dan. You disagree?
No, I don't disagree. I better not. No, the reason I think what you said, Gyan, and this one I need to recognize, I think one of the biggest donation I have received today. Our society is very lucky. I would like to recognize Ishika Kothari. Can you please come to the stage? She has donated, by listening to this one, her piggy bank money. $21 she has collected and she is giving. I think she needs a huge round of applause.
This is the dance. So we encourage everyone to donate. Okay. We are fixed.
So on with the 10 virtues. So following the 5 great vows that monks follow, they also strive after 10 virtues of self-controlled aesthetic. So the 10 virtues are as following. So we have Uttam Shama, which is forbearance and forgiveness. And then we have Uttam Mardha, which is modesty and humility. And then we have Uttam Arja, which is straightforwardness and candor. Then we have Uttam Soj, which is contentment. Uttam Satya, which is truthfulness. Uttam Samyam, which is self-restraint and control of the senses. Uttam Tap, which is austerity and penance. Uttam Tyag, which is renunciation. And Uttam Akinchanya, which is non-attachment. Finally, Uttam Brahmacharya, which is celibacy and chastity. Jai Janendra.
These are just the 10 of infinite virtues that we have. We have so many qualities because we are soul. And so many qualities we possess that we don't even have a clue of. To know about them, what is the answer? Pathshala.
All right, next. Laishas. 6 types of laishas.
Can you name them? Some of them?
Do you remember them from Charu Auntie's class? Okay, that's okay. Here's a review.
Jai Janendra, my name is Tane, and I'll be talking about the 6 laishas. Laishas refer to a person's state of mind. The first laisha is Krishna laisha and is represented in black. The people with this state of mind do not show any compassion or mercy. Everyone is afraid of them as their anger quickly turns into violence. This is the worst and most dangerous laisha. The next laisha is Nil laisha, represented in blue. These people are proud, haughty, and lazy. They are cheaters, cowards, and hypocrites. The third laisha is Kapot laisha, represented in brown. These people remain sad and gloomy, and they boast about themselves. The next Lesha is Tejo Lesha, represented in red. These people are kind, benevolent, religious, and lead a harmonious life. The fifth Lesha is Padma Lesha in yellow. These people are kind, benevolent, and forgive everyone, even their enemies. Finally, there is Shukla Lesha in white. These people strictly observe the principles of non-violence, truth, non-stealing, celibacy, and non-attachment. Jai Jinendra.
Our next question is 3 jewels of Jainism. Do you know that? No worries.
Jai Jinendra, my name is Shan and I will be talking about the 3 jewels. The aim of every Jain is to achieve moksha, which is freedom from the cycle of birth and death. Moksha is achieved by the following path of Brahmachari or the 3 jewels. The 3 jewels are Samyak Darshan, Samyak Charitra, and Samyak Gyan. Samyak Darshan is Atmanubhuti or right faith, which is separation between yourself and everything else. Samyak Gyan is right knowledge of yourself, and Samyak Charitra is right conduct or to stay within yourself. Jai Jinendra.
Next one. Next one. Okay, we need to do it a little bit quickly.
4 kashayas. They are Krodh, Man, Maya, and Lobh.
Thank you. Now, Rihanna will tell you about.
Okay, Jai Jinendra, my name is Rihanna. I will be talking about the 4 kashayas. Kashaya is one of the reasons for karma binding. Due to kashaya, the soul stays miserable and wanders in the cycle of birth and death. The 4 kashayas are Krodh, Man, Maya, and Lobh, which is anger, ego, deceit or attachments, and greed. Jai Jinendra.
4 Gatis.
Do you know 4 Gatis? No. Gatis.
4 Gati. Manushya, Dev, Tiryanjan, and Narki.
Soham will tell you more about it.
Hello, my name is Soham Shah and I'm going to talk about the 4 Gatis. The 4 Gatis are Dev, Manusha, Tiryanj, and Narak. Dev is heaven beings, Manusha is human beings, Tiryanj is plants and animals, and Narak is hell beings. These karmas are associated with our soul and make us go through the cycle of birth and death, and we can be reborn in any of the 4 Gatis. Jai Jinendra.
Next. Here we go.
Type of bodies.
5 types of bodies. Would you like to try? No, we have an expert here. Aloki, go ahead.
Jai Jinendra, I'm Aloki Atmera, and I'll be talking about the 5 types of bodies. Every non-liberated soul will have a minimum of 2 and a maximum of 4 bodies. The Adaric body is the human body and the Tiryanj body. The Vaikriyak body is the heaven/hell being's body. The Aharic body comes out of a shoulder and travels as far as Vinekshetra. Only some Vavlingi Muniraj will have this capability. The Tejas body is made out of Tejas particles and is the warmth in the body. The Karman body is made out of Karman particles. Jai Jinendra.
Next.
Number 5.
Yeah. Arihant, Siddh, Sadhu, Upadhyay, Acharya. Sorry, the order got messed up.
Order is messed up, he will fix it.
Jai Jinendra, my name is Sean Mehta and I will be talking about the 5 Parmeshwaris. These are the 5 supreme stages of the soul. We bow down to them through no karmatya. They are Arihants, Siddhas, Acharyas, Upadhyas, and Sadhus. They are our role models and we want to become like them.
Our little friend here is going to talk about the 5 senses. Do you know that?
Sight, taste, touch, feel, ears, hearing.
Thank you.
Jain, my name is Miro Nagla. I'm going to talk about the 5 senses. They are non-liberated souls which will have either first, second, third, fourth, fifth senses through which they perceive knowledge. Touch, taste, smell, sight, and hear.
Thank you. One more here and over there. You're done?
All right, I'll make it quick. Do you want to read it out loud first?
Of karmic bondage.
4 characteristics of karmic bondage. Alright, so Shelley will tell you.
Jai Janindra, my name is Shelley. There are 4 characteristics of karmic bondage, which are Pradesh, Prakriti, Sthiti, and Anubhav. Pradesh is the quantity of karman particles that are attracted to your soul. Prakriti is when those karman particles turn into the 8 types of karma. Sthiti is the duration or how long those karman particles will stay attached to your soul. And Anubhav is the intensity or degree of consequence of those karmas. Jai Janindra.
That concludes our game show. I hope you all have learned something. At least have an idea what you need to learn and where you can find it. Thank you very much.
Everyone.